Dhamma Talk from the Buddha, May the 5th, 2021. Train the mind to be mindful of the body and of the mind itself. One should be able to stay alone or physically secluded. To stay physically secluded means to stay with anapanasati. Most lay people who come here for a retreat cannot stay physically secluded with comfort, and thus are required to properly practice anapanasati. Anapanasati is mindful breathing, inhaling feeling at ease, exhaling feeling at ease. Translator's note, at ease equals peaceful joy. It's a mindfulness meditation practice that trains the mind to be sensitive to, focus on the body and the mind itself. If one cannot stay with anapanasati, instead of enjoying the peacefulness of physical seclusion, one will then focus attention on the mobile phone, internet, line, Facebook, or other people's business and not pay attention to your own, even a little bit, as all of these sensual pleasures, sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and touch are so pleasing, charming, and entertaining. One should cut off this craving for alluring sense objects, such as mobile phones, internet, line, Facebook, other people's business, as it will obstruct kaya viveka, or physical seclusion, that is bodily attachment. When one is engaged in something else, how can one practice mindfulness of body and the mind? Without physical seclusion, how can one achieve citta viveka, or mental seclusion, or mental detachment from sensuous things? It is imperative to practice anapanasati by inhaling, feeling at ease, exhaling, feeling at ease, to cut off the cycle of karma and causality, mental distractions, so that one's mind can be secluded. Since you all come here for a retreat, all you should do is to be committed to practicing Dhamma, not focusing on the phone, line, other people's business, and being overly engaged with others, which is shameful and does not live up to the name of the practitioner. Practice mindfulness of the in-breaths and the out-breaths in all postures as well as walking meditation. For some lay people, while they may not be familiar with correct way of walking meditation, they are so skillful at using the mobile phone and the internet. That is lousy. One should practice walking meditation at regular intervals. Walking meditation is good practice, yet a good exercise at the same time. While practicing walking meditation, one should set aside distractions and be constantly mindful of physical sensations or movements of the body, feet and legs, and the breath, with buddho, inhaling feeling at ease, exhaling feeling at ease. Empty your minds of thoughts about debt, residence, family, friends, work, finances, trips, sickness, etc., and simply set aside obstructive mental states and hindrances. When distracted thoughts arise, leave them and come back to the mind, anapanasati, and peacefully inhaling and exhaling. Anapanasati practice is very important, especially when one is suffering from sickness, when a mobile phone offers no relief for your suffering. When one is gravely ill, on a respirator, struggling to breathe, one does not have strength to even hold a mobile phone. So let's practice anapanasati to get out of the cycle of karma and causality, to avoid the danger, to detach oneself from suffering by disintegrating the body and the mind. This does not seem to happen. Sermons given by Venerable Kruba Ajahn and monks are listened to, but not heard nor put into practice, like the wind blows through the ears, turning a deaf ear to the teachings. Do not look at other people. Look into your mind, right here. This is useless, since one will soon forget all about them. Do not mind other people's business. Focus on your own mind. Empty your mind of the repeated reverberations of the sounds of music and gossips, and fill it with the repeated reverberations of the sound of parita chanting. Translator's note: Buddhist chanting that wards off misfortune, danger, disease. The sound of anapanasati, of wisdom. By doing so, practitioners will achieve the greatest benefit from Dhamma practice.